everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and happy Halloween. Who else loves this time of year? I absolutely love this time of year, and plus it's really close to Christmas. So yeah, for today I've got this Halloween really simple but effective Halloween look. I think I'm going to call it the ice cream unicorn trend that's going on, but it's a little bit different. Again, really easy, and yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and give this a thumbs up, and without further ado, let's get into it. So taking good old Pritt stick, I'm going to glue down my brows, and the way I like to do this is obviously stroke the glue stick in the way your hairs are growing, and then take a little bit of water and smoothen out the edges, and also take your finger and just run your finger actually like along the eyebrow, because it'll make it smooth and all that. So that's like the best tip I can ever give you for gluing down your eyebrows to get it nice and smooth. I'm going to powder it then as well. It's really important to powder it before you put any liquid products on top to really make sure it will stick. I'm going to go in with this Note foundation. I've been trying it out. I really love the colour of it to match my tan, but this foundation needs such hard working because it gets really patchy, so you really need to work this into the skin. It is a nice foundation, but I don't know, I still haven't really put my finger on what I don't like about it yet. I don't know, I shall fill you in anyway on what I really don't like about it. I'm going to go in with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer, and I'm going to highlight my face. Even though this is a Halloween look, we still want to look somewhat like flawless underneath and like to brighten up the under eye area, and I really do love a bright under eye, as you can clearly see. I'm pressing the product then over my eyebrow, making sure I'm not disturbing any of the hairs, I'm not moving them or anything. You just want to press everything into the eyebrow hairs and just make sure it's as covered as possible, really. I'm going to go in then with the Catrice Matte and Prime, was it? Prime and Fine? Mattifying powder, and I'm pressing this into the foundation to make sure it is as matte and set down as possible, because we're going to be going in with water activated paints on top, so we want to keep that there and just make sure it's really set down. So literally spend about 5 minutes of your life just trying to set your foundation. I'm going to take Pool Party from the Jaclyn Hill palette and basically contour, and what you want to do, you really want to work in sections with this, like this part, because you really want to get that blended look. And what I was going for was this kind of a frosting side of my face, because then I applied a really nice purple highlighter and it just looked so good. It really did look good, and as you can see, I'm really working this into the skin. Like, I'm not just slapping it on, I'm really working it in and just trying to get that nice blended effect. And you just want to work in sections and just really take your time with this one. I'm using the Real Techniques contour brush, if anyone is wondering. It's a good brush for this because it's big, it's fluffy, it'll blend and disperse the product along the skin like you want it to. And then I take the Inglass 6SS brush, and as you can see, I'm joining the colour with like the temple area, because I felt like that just looked nice and it just looked really pretty and just nice, and as I said, like a frosting of colour over that side of my face, because obviously all the drama is on one side of our face. We want to include this side as much as possible. So then I'm going to contour my nose with it as well, and I think that's where I always like, yeah, so I forget what I was trying to say there. I had to cut off because I was being called by the mother. So yeah, and I'm not doing this voiceover again because I've tried it about 5 million times. I'm going in with the Sleek Solstice palette, and I'm taking the purple shade, and I honestly was so happy I picked this shade because it just looked so good. Like, it looked amazing on the high points of the cheeks, and just, it was brilliant. I dragged that Pool Party shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette along my lower lash line as well. And now, as you can see, my eyes are shifting downwards because I'm looking at a reference picture of drips and of a smashed ice cream. So what you want to do is just draw the drips on your face with a pencil. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I found that it was kind of the easiest to kind of remove and kind of just sketch it out the way I wanted it to, and yeah, I was really happy with the way this turned out. Actually, this look really did, and it's so easy. As you can see, I kind of like drew a little circle on my face. I do recommend doing that because you want to make it look like the drippings are separating, because that naturally does happen when thick like substances like ice creams are dripping. I'm mixing the Snazaroo Clown white paint with the Snazaroo bright yellow paint to kind of get this limey yellow color, and I'm using a Snazaroo face paint brush to apply it, and I'm applying that all over where the drips are and sketching it out. I did skip halfway through this because whatever way you sketch out your drips, you just want to fill it in whatever color you would like, and yeah, that's kind of it. I'm taking the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette, and I'm taking, I don't know what this shade is called, but it's the yellow shade because it's a little bit more darker than the lime yellow shade I created. So it was perfect to add definition to just the ends of the drips and kind of the, you know, the outer edge where the drips like end. I definitely recommend going with some sort of like a darker yellow shade and just patting it on the out, like the ends of the drips, and leaving a little bit of a space between, like just leaving, don't put that, oh my god, how do I explain this? Don't put that right up against the edge of it, just leave a tiny little bit of a space so it adds a highlight naturally, because you're going to put a highlight right on the outer edges of the drips. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope it does. I'm also applying this underneath my brow bone just to add definition there. I thought it looked really nice, and I'm still using the yellow shade. And then we're going to go in with a brown, and we're going to like define, do you know, where the skin is underneath the drips to make it look like it's lifting off my face. You want to do this underneath all the drips and just make it look like it's 3D and not 2D and flat on your face. And as I said, I'm taking Freshly Toasted, and I'm taking a tiny little detailing brush and just going right in there. And we are going to go in with a darker shade and go in even smaller, just to really make it look like it is really nice defined and lift it off the face. Now, unfortunately, my camera did stop recording on me and I didn't realise, so I did just add a little bit more of definition to, you know, where the drips, I want them to look like they're lifted off the face, so I just went in with a darker colour. I went in with Central Perk from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then I just went in with a few different colour face paints. They're all from Snazaroo, really affordable, you know. Yeah, I went in with an eyeliner brush and I just applied them to the ice cream because, you know, I'm going in with what was that? I'm going in with Inglot gel liner in the shade number 77, and we are going to add a wing to this look because, you know, we're all cute and shit, so yeah. And we're going to do like a nice dramatic wing because I thought this really did add a nice effect to it. And then we are going to add lashes. I did apply a contact as well, a blue contact, but yeah, it was okay. It was cute, you know. I just smelled the spirit gum. Okay. Anyway, I actually made a huge mistake here by leaving the face paint on and putting the spirit gum on top. You need to remove the face paint and then put the spirit gum before you apply your ice cream. Now, I made this ice cream myself out of Modern Magic. I just created that kind of mushy part, you know, where it actually looks like ice cream. I just put a little bit of indentures in it, painted it, and then stuck it with a ice cream cone. So as you can see, I don't have an ice cream cone anymore because it was falling off. And then I went in with a baby wipe and just wiped away the face paint and then stuck it back on. And it stuck back on. I added cute little drips along my lipstick just to add another bit of effect. And then to tie in the other side a little bit more, I added a pink tear as well with the same lipstick, just to make it look like it was ice cream tearing down my eye. And that was really it. It was really self-explanatory. And then I went in with the baby wipe, as I said, and cleared the face paint away, and then went in with the spirit gum. And this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, until next time, I will see you soon.